John Kerry is being subpoenaed now. He's going to have to apparently explain why this email that's making the rounds that seems to indicate that there was this conspiracy, this collusion to change the talking points about Benghazi in the hours and days after the attack. That is what you're going to hear about if you tune into Fox News. And we have the ex-National Security Council spokesman, Tommy Viator, was on a special report with Bret Baier, and that subject came up.
And I was among the people who prepped the Susan Rice, and we talked about, the protests were front and center in Ben's email because there was still concern about additional violence in the region.
Let's go to the talking points. According to the emails and the timeline,
Sure.
The CIA circulates new talking points after they've removed a mention of Al-Qaeda.
Yeah.
And then at 6:21, the White House,
Me,
add a line about the administration warning of September 10th of social media reports calling for demonstrations. True?
I believe so.
Did you also change attacks to demonstrations in the talking points?
Maybe, I don't really remember.
You don't remember?
Dude, this was like 2 years ago. We're still talking about the most mundane
it is the thing
process
that everybody is talking about.
We're talking about the process of editing talking points. That's what bureaucrats do all day long. Your producers edit scripts multiple times.
Attacks to demonstrations.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
No. What is the question? Did I edit
the CIA
attacks?
talking points, it was edited from attacks to demonstrations.
No, Michael Morales testified about what he changed and what was changed in those emails.
This terrible thing happened in Benghazi, and 4 Americans were killed. And what is crystal frickin' clear, whether the word is demonstration or attack or video or planned terrorist attack, we didn't know. We didn't know it was going to happen, right? That's what happens, and we didn't know what happened. And importantly, one of the main reasons we didn't know what happened is because in the days, the 48 hours after there, still too dangerous to send any investigator in. This crime was going to get investigated by the CIA and the FBI the way a crime would if it happened in Tulsa. But they couldn't do it. So while everyone's screaming, the only response that was appropriate for anybody to say is, this is terrible and we don't know what happened, but we'll find out and we'll investigate it as soon as it's safe to investigate. But because we're determined to spin all these events into how they pertain to an election or how they pertain to an approval rating or how they pertain to who has an advantage, even though journalists won't even think of it this way, but they turned that terrible thing into a game a little bit, who's winning points on this, when it's totally okay to not know what happened.
I'm so fucking bored by this. Okay, look, so let me tell you, I've been consistent on this from day one. I think that the Obama administration, and look, and I know this stuff has come out, and if anything, I've been too harsh on the Obama administration on this. I think that they came in there and they fudged things a little bit and said, oh yeah, it was just a demonstration. But they came in with missiles and it was a little bit more organized. I think that they sent Susan Rice on there on all the talk shows to say that it was about the movie, the stupid anti-Mohammed movie, etc. Yeah, look, you want to talk about the problems with the Obama administration? They just changed net neutrality. That was announced through the Wall Street Journal that they're going to do that. It could effectively kill equality on the internet. They do warrantless spying on all of us, on 300 million Americans. They do drone strikes on people. They kill people. They don't even know who they are. They kill American citizens without due process. There's a mountain of problems with the Obama administration. This Benghazi's a ding, ding, ding. Get the fuck out of here with Benghazi.
Yeah,
it's a tiny little fucking thing, man. Oh, they changed it from attacks to demonstrations. Who gives a fuck about that? Move the fuck on already, man. Jesus Christ, I'm so sick of this Benghazi. If it's a problem for the Obama administration, which I have said from the goddamn beginning that it's a slight problem, it's like this much of a problem.
And it's not even about the administration. I mean, I'll ask each of you, if Hillary Clinton were not a viable candidate, unannounced as of now, right now, for the presidency, do you think anybody on Capitol Hill will be talking about Benghazi right now?
No, I don't.
Not
John?
Capitol Hill, but probably some conservative media.
Okay,
No, he was an ambassador. The guy who got killed worked for him.
Yeah,
That's why we're talking about it.
Okay, hey, listen, look, I'm starting to get pissed, as you can tell, right? So, all right, the ambassador died. Yeah, that's terrible. 4 people died. That's terrible. Yeah, I agree with you. How about the fucking nearly 3,000 people who died under your fucking watch? Why don't we do goddamn hearings and nonstop? Why don't we talk for 8 years about the gross incompetence of the fucking Republicans, George goddamn W. Bush and Dick Cheney? Let's sit in fucking Crawford for a month as they're about to attack us. You got a memo that said Bin Laden determined to attack inside the United States of America. You didn't do anything about that. 3,000 Americans died. Now you want to talk about Benghazi and 4 Americans. Oh, and you changed it from attacks to fucking demonstrations. Fuck you. Move the fuck on. And look, I know Fox News. All right, okay, oh yeah, Benghazi, we're going to drink everybody. The rest of the media, just shut them up. Like, stop talking about what Fox News is talking about. They do it on, have you fucking not caught on? They do it on purpose. They want CNN and the rest of New York Times. Oh, Benghazi. Oh, they're doing hearings. Oh, Daryl Eister, you're doing hearings? That's interesting. Fuck off. Okay? Okay, I can do hearings. Okay, I'm going to do a hearing about what Daryl Eister, is he a wife beater? I'm going to do, oh, it's hearings. Let's talk about it. It's really important. No, it's not. It's a fucking political clown show. Treat it for what it is. If you're going to cover it, come in with pack a bunch of clowns into a car and roll that in and cover that.